Over the last year, companies across the world have spent tens of billions of dollars on AI. Everybody is talking about AI. But a recent MIT report came out with a number which was extremely uncomfortable. This MIT report mentioned that 90% of these AI initiatives have not been able to deliver real business value. Well, then is AI the problem? Is AI not the right technology for the purpose that we are wanting to achieve? Let me tell you, AI is not the problem. The problem are we, you and me. How? Well, let me share an incident with you. The other day, a business owner I was talking to came and told me, "Hi Srish, I want to implement AI across my business." My simple question was, why? And his response was, because everybody else is implementing AI in his business, so I also want to do it. So my next follow-up question was, exactly what problems do you want to solve by implementing AI? And then he mentioned everything. No specific answer. So what do you get from it? Basically, we are wanting to implement AI for the sake of implementing AI, not for solving a problem. What I would like to recommend is, let's stop thinking technology first every time. Now is the time when we should start thinking problem first. If you have a problem that you want to solve, and if you believe AI is the right technology to be able to solve that problem, go ahead, implement AI. But if you think that problem can be solved without AI, don't go and run after AI just for the sake of it. So before you want to implement AI, simply go and answer some questions yourself. What is it that you want to solve in your organization? Or maybe in your life as well? Is there something where you are leaking time and you want to save time? Are there certain decisions which are taking a lot of time, or maybe where emotions are getting involved and you want to implement AI to help you take those decisions faster? Are there certain repetitive work that are happening within an organization that you can use automation on and do it more effectively? If you have clear-cut answers to this, then now it is the right roadmap and you can start thinking about implementing it. But do you think once you have a problem, then you can simply go ahead and implement AI? This is just the beginning of the story. As you move ahead, the next problem statement is data. Because what is AI? AI is simply a magic that is being played on all the data that you have. So unless and until you have data, AI won't really be able to serve your purpose. So now suppose if I go and ask you, hi, give me the data that you have. So that I can ask my team to play some magic on it and create an AI implementation plan for you. You'll tell me, great, I have data. So where's the data? You'll tell me the data, some is in Excel, some data is in my ERP, and some data is lying somewhere in my email IDs, some data is in my Google Drive, and the balance is in the head of some of my team members and my brain. Do you really think this data can do any magic? Not at all. So the second step that you have to take is, you must have clean and structured data with you that can help you implement AI. You do not need all the historical data today if you don't have it, but today is the right time that if you are not being able to capture data, implement a system so that you can start capturing all the possible data of your organizations. Because only when you have this structured data that you will be able to generate the outcome that you want to generate by implementing AI. Now you have a problem statement, you have data as well. So do you think now the problem is solved? Not really. Now we come to the third issue. Even if you have data, even if you have the problem statement, the third problem comes if you do not have a defined process. AI cannot really go and define process and workflow for you. You have to have a defined workflow and process so that you can go and implement AI or any other technology whatsoever within that workflow to add to the efficiency. So if your process is broken, then AI really cannot do anything. AI is there to amplify what you have. So if there's a wrong process, it will go and amplify it. And now, the last problem. Last but not least. Whenever we want to do something, we want to do 100% of it. We want to complete everything. करेंगे तो सब करेंगे, नहीं तो कुछ नहीं करेंगे. Start small. If you are planning to do everything within an organization by using AI, that will never happen. Or it will take a lot of time to happen. But you need proof of concept to feel motivated to do something. So maybe you can pick up a small problem. You can pick up a small issue that you can solve and implement AI in that particular environment. Once you start seeing results in a small manner, you will feel more motivated to go and implement AI across the organization. So starting small is something very important that we as large organizations give a miss. So yes, look at it. If you really want to leverage AI, follow this process. Only and only if you are able to follow this process and you are able to think clearly by doing this basic mind grind before you take the first step of implementation, then the things will start falling in place for you and you can expect exponential gain. And before I end, well, if you need any help with any of these processes, for example, as simple as maybe you do not have an engine to capture data today, feel free to message us. I'll ask my team to get in touch with you. We have got very clear processes whereby we can create technologies for you so that you can start capturing data from today and be ready for what is going to come tomorrow. And if you are enjoying this conversation, please like this video, subscribe to my channel so that we can keep on continuing this conversation as we move ahead and I upload my next video next week. Till then, thank you.